Hello everyone. You're now tuning into the Business Ace broadcast, in short, the BAB.
So how's life, John?
Pretty good, as usual. But hey, do you realize that most people nowadays have iPhones? It's like Apple's everywhere.
Right, that's true. So is HTC, Samsung, and Nokia smartphones. I guess that's the demand for the communication devices have changed.
Demands and competitions. Those would be interesting topics to talk about today. Let's get into deeper understanding of the current demands and the competitions of communication devices. So, what is the market looking for in smartphones?
As we know that smartphones or any other communication devices are products of secondary sector and belong into the manufacturing and technology business sector. Therefore, the iPhones are aimed for technology device users.
Okay, let's take a look with one of the specs from our chosen product, the iPhone. Currently, the iPhone 4S has a 3.5-inch display.
While some of the iPhone's direct competition, such as the Nokia N800, has a 4.1-inch display, HTC Desire has a 3.7-inch display, Samsung Galaxy S2 has a 4.3-inch display, and the HTC Evo has a 4.5-inch display.
Wait, why are these specs important?
They're important because the market is attracted to the smartphone with the best specs. For example, one would choose a smartphone which is light, with big capacity, big display screen, long battery life, and cheap price. These are only few of many specs that satisfy the wants of the market, which leads us to the question, how do direct competitors such as iPhone and other smartphones satisfy the demands?
In this case, smartphone development companies research and create smartphones that impress and attracts customers the most. For instance, creating an appealing look for the phone, including high definition and wide display screen, and increasing the capacity of the smartphones are all demands companies want to satisfy.
As a better smartphone is released, the market's demand expectation becomes higher and higher, which leads to the other smartphone development companies to create better smartphones. Public limited companies such as Apple would have larger amount of money to research on their smartphones due to their enormous amount of investment to their company, being a hard competition to compete with.
But that's only direct competitions of smartphones, Enzo. What about the indirect competitions? Who are they?
The indirect competitions of smartphones varies. If, for example, home or office phones, ordinary calling and texting mobile phones, and computers are all indirect competition of iPhone or smartphones.
They are indirect competitions of iPhones or any smartphones because they also meet the want of communication devices. For example, home and office phones are capable of communicating through calls.
As ordinary calling and text mobile phones satisfy the demand of communication by being a portable device, capable of calling and text messages.
Not to mention, computers are great indirect competitors of smartphones as well because of the great amount of communication applications such as Skype and Facebook which they can operate.
See, even though iPhone and its indirect competitions are different products, they belong in the same industry of technology and manufacturing, which then causing to be one another's indirect competition with the same objective of satisfying the demand of communication devices.
Therefore, in order to succeed in running a business, companies such as Apple have to understand about its indirect and direct competitors and how they would compete with itself, then make wise decisions to create wanted products to attract the market. Well, that's it on iPhone and its competitions. Thanks for tuning in to BAB. See you next time.